I understand, that the citizens of the freely associated states serve in our military at some of the highest rates per capita of any community, and often do not have access, as we discussed, access to veteran benefits that others who have served are, easily obtained. So, how does this proposed legislation on the compacts, can you talk about how it improves access to benefits earned for those who have served in the U.S. military?
So the legislation, as we have proposed, will give authority to Secretary of Veterans Affairs to offer wide variety of benefits to veterans living in
Please explain, Honorable Yun.
At the moment, they would have to travel to either Guam or Hawaii
this is true.
to get those services. And
Lots of expenses.
Are quite daunting, as you can imagine.
One ticket is
So
like
for
over a grand,
example,
maybe two round trip.
pharmaceutical services can start, as well as telehealth can start. And
Ooh,
so
I like
once
that.
this
I like it.
legislation is in place, it gives authority and leeway to the Secretary to offer these services.
Give him as
Well,
much
telehealth
leeway as he
and,
can take.
Pharmacy benefits are incredibly important.
Yes, Senator
But
Kelly,
without
they are.
access to a clinic
Right.
and doctors,
What's
there's
the point?
still, it's rather, limited, the kind of health
Way,
care
way
being
limited.
delivered to,
Not enough.
folks who served our country. So in the legislation,
Damn right.
is there a proposal to fund physical infrastructure like a clinic
That would be
somewhere within the freely
fucking
associated
nice.
states?
There is no specific funding for those.
God damn
but
it.
again, the Secretary of Veterans Affairs
Again,
can
okay.
offer those as well. And,
Oh.
when
No
we
specific
talked to
funding, but
VA,
they can
we also
offer.
talked about VA doctors, nurses making trips there. So
Yes, they better be
let's see
finance
how
nurses
VA
too.
carries on with this. And so I would hope that as legislation is approved, we will have a more structure in place.
Oh, thank you very much.
Ambassador, and Madam Chair, I yield back the remainder of my time.
So what basically Senator Kelly and Ambassador Yoon were discussing in the video was the Care for COFA Veterans Act, which was introduced into the U.S. House of Representatives in June of this year. And the latest action shown so far on Congress.gov says that in July of this year, July 5th to be exact, bill was referred to the subcommittee on health. So nothing has happened so far on the Care for COFA Veterans Act since July of this year. We are now in, depending on when you watch this video, but when I made this is December. All right.